Hey, what's going on, everybody? Another episode of Catch Not Fish. And today I'm going to be talking about, for the first time in great detail, a topic that I touched on in one of my previous videos. And I was talking about mastering your income, mastering your debt, and mastering your spending habits. And first and foremost, I want to start off by saying I am not any way, shape, or form licensed or a certified whatever. This is only advice, or I'm just showing you what I do. So this is some pointers or tips, but I'm not saying that this is the way you have to do it and this is the exact way, because in my opinion, life, it's about experiences. And you learn from your failures and you progress and so forth. So this is just something that I have researched and learned on, and I'm just showing you what I do. So I'm not saying this is what you have to do or this is the correct way to move forward. So my fishing videos, my fishing channel is Catch Not Fish. And as I explained to a lot of people, there are so many YouTube videos and it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just unreal. So what I'm trying to do, my YouTube channel that I'm building, and I appreciate everyone who is supporters, a subscriber, everyone who has watched my videos. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're not a subscriber, please smash the subscribe button, because I honestly, truly feel from the bottom of my heart what I'm about to tell you is some really good information. And like I was saying, I can have a video where I go out there and I catch a catfish, or I go out there and I catch a red. That's really not anything that hasn't been done before. It's like you're not inventing the wheel. You're just, and like I said, I'm admitting it. There are so many YouTube channels, it's like ridiculous. But when I watch those channels, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because a lot of people don't answer the questions that you may have, which that's why I say, if you have a question, please drop a comment, because I believe to date I have answered every question that someone has asked me. As well as, what rod were they using, or what bait were they using, or how do they do that? And like I remember I saw in one video, one of the residents in my community stated, how are you able to go fishing the way you go fishing? Because my boat always be pulled out in the front. And I explained, I said, because it's my job, how I work 2 on, 2 off, 3 on, 2 off, nights to days, and I just don't work on Monday. So I explained. So in this video, I believe where the income, the debt, and the spending habits, I'm going to be talking about your spending habits, like your financial patterns, things you can do. And been married 14 years and going on 14 years. No, we've been together 14 years almost. We've been married coming up on 12 years. And I just want to explain something, in the household we do. When we make a purchase, for the most part, we use the credit card. And no, it's not to have a credit card balance, or no, it's not to, the only reason why we use credit card is to get the reward points, the cash back. When I make a purchase, immediately I make the payment. So there may be some days where I make 5 payments in one day. So if you go to the gas station and get $20 worth of gas, log on, make a payment, $20. You go out and get something to eat, log on, I make the payment. And the reason why I do that is for the rewards. And like I said, I'm not any type of financial advisor. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm only showing you what I do, CJ, to accumulate the funds to do some of the things that I do. And like I said, my wife and I, we both have the same card. So she make a purchase, I make a purchase, swipe, we make the payment, and we just reap the benefits of it. So, for example, this first card here is the Citi Custom Cash Card. Now, this card, it gives you 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category, up to $500 spent each billing cycle. And then you get 1% back, unlimited cash back on all other purchases. So for example, if you had the Citi Custom Cash Card, you can get cash back for your grocery stores, gas stations, and such. I actually have this card, but I do not use it. And the reason why is because, in my honest opinion, this card is the absolute best, in my opinion. Now, what I feel may be best may not be best for your situation. For example, say like you were a landscaper or a contractor and you made purchases at Lowe's or Home Depot, for example. You're going to be getting 5% back here. But keep in mind, I make a lot of purchases online, which I'm going to explain why I like this card. But you don't see the online category. So that's why I use this card mainly. And as you see here, this is the Bank of America Cash Rewards card. Now, as you can see here, they sent this in the mail saying, hey, do you want to switch your card to the unlimited 1.5 cash back on all purchases? So no matter what, you're just going to be getting 1.5% cash back on all purchases every time. This is the one that Samuel Jackson has the videos on TV, the commercials on TV. In my opinion, I feel like they send this to me and it's like an offer, but I did not accept because I feel like I'm doing very well with the cash rewards card because I'm getting 3% online purchases cash back. So I feel this card is best because we make a lot of purchases online. So we get gas, of course, but I feel the amount of purchases that we make is greater online than in gas. And we order food online, we order school supplies, we order clothes, Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, Dick's, Bass Pro Shops. So a lot of our orders are done online, and I'll explain why. So for example, a lot of times when you look in the store, on the shelf, it may be one price, but you can log on and check online. And a lot of times the sale price online is actually cheaper than in the store. And then, for example, with any store, for example, like Bass Pro Shops, you'll get store rewards or you get some type of points back. So initially, if I make a purchase, I'm going to be getting the sale price and it's cheaper. Plus, I go through a program called Rakuten. And as you can see here, it's just an account that you create and you log on. And as of today, you're going to be getting 3.5% cash back. So for example, if I have a purchase price and then I'm getting 3% back by using my Bank of America Cash Rewards card, and then by going through this program, Rakuten, I'm going to be getting 3.5% cash back. And that's a spending habit that I have to generate more funds to get money back. So my purchases, I'm not just spending cash, or I'm not just swiping the card for whatever it is. I'm going to find out, is it cheaper in the store or is it cheaper online? And then I'm going to find out that that's the absolute best solution. And then I'm going to use my card, and I'm going to use any type of rewards program that I'm going to get back. And I'm going to show you by doing this, this is what I have accumulated for the last 3 months. So just by using my Bank of America Cash Rewards back card, my cash rewards and benefits, I have $172.04 available. I don't use this all, I don't spend it all. I use it to make purchases on things that I want. So for example, if I saw an item and I wanted it and I bought it online, boom, 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 and then I redeem $100 or I redeem $50. So that's how I get little odds and ends of things that I want, that I feel is more of a want than a need. So for example, this is for 3 months. So say like I use this card for the whole year, that'll be $600-700 of rewards that I have generated just from using my card. And keep in mind, I'm not paying any type of interest. I'm not paying any type of fees, because when I make a purchase, I immediately make a payment the same day. Not only, you say, oh, you're building credit or ABC, but I'm doing it for the rewards. And let me show you 2 items that we recently just got from using the Bank of America Cash Rewards. Let me show you. So as you can see here, my wife and I, we always wanted an air fryer. We have never had one. So by using our credit card on all our purchases, we were able to get this air fryer. And in my opinion, you may have a different opinion, but in my opinion, I got this free just from paying bills or paying for gas or paying something that I would have to pay anyway, but immediately paying the credit card payment, and I'm getting cash back for using the credit card. This was, I believe it was $150, and it was on sale for $99. So I bought it using the credit card, and then immediately I made the payment from the rewards balance. So in my eyes, this is an air fryer that we have that we didn't come out of our pocket. We did not come out of our bottom line for doing it. Plus, if you have seen my recent video where I was talking about the Tightline spinning combo, the offshore angler, I had 4 of them. Well, now I have 5 of them. And this was $79.99. And I ordered it, and when I ordered it, the amount that hit the credit card, I redeemed the $89 from my rewards balance and paid for it. So in my eyes, just from using my credit card and getting the cash back, that's how I'm able to start accumulating items and such things that I want. It's not necessarily a need, it's a want. So this is a spending habit of mine. Yes, I understand you can go out and just buy it today because you want it today, you may need it today, but that falls back to in my humble opinion, your spending habits. And when people ask, because I have the question asked all the time, it's like, how do you have all this stuff? Like I'm at the boat ramp, or I'm at the gas station, or neighbors walking, or people visiting, and they look, it's like, but I promise you, a lot of the stuff that we have accumulated, it did not happen overnight. It happened over time. So you just be disciplined in your spending habits. And in all honesty, no, you do not need 5 rod and reels to go out fishing today. Because a lot of times if the fishing is on fire, you're just going to be wasting bites. But having 5 rod and reels, you may have a lure tied on this one. You may have some type of crankbait tied on this one. You may have a float tied on this one. So when you're out fishing, whatever the scenario calls for, you can cast a live shrimp out under the float. And then if that doesn't work, you can reel it up quick, you can put it down, you can go to that lure. And you can try to cast the lure. So you have the arsenal, but it's not something that you need immediately today. And over time, just by using a credit card, you can generate reward points to be able to go out and make a purchase boom, you can make a purchase, boom. And as you can see, I still have $172 balance. So, like I said, this is just an example on how I accumulate things. I am not an expert. I'm not ABC. So I'm being cautious with that, because I know a lot of times if you read the credit card agreement, it says, you have to be real careful because it's real easy to just swipe the card. So you don't want to be very careful with that. It's like leverage. It's a way to put things on credit, but you can get in trouble quickly by just swiping the card, and then you're accumulating a debt, and then you're going to be paying interest and fees, and it's like you're just going to be spinning your wheels. So please be very cautious with using credit cards. But if you are disciplined, it's one way to generate extra revenue, extra rewards to be able to make the purchase, to start accumulating things. In my humble opinion, that I feel people really don't explain, or it hasn't been, given out before, in my humble opinion. But last but not least, because I know my buddy Matt watches my videos, he actually gave me this ticket. It was probably about 4 years ago, and to me, this is the most powerful card in my pocket. And I actually laminate it and I keep it in my wallet. It says, "This is a free ticket. It's not good for anything, but it's free." And to me, free sounds very good. And a lot of times people will say, "Hey, nothing's free. You don't get nothing free. Nothing's free." Well, let me show you something I just got free. Lowe's sent an email, and it said, if you join the First Responders, I guess the monthly newsletter, that they will give you an email, a credit, to be able to get the Kobalt headlamps. And these headlamps, I believe, are $10 or $15. And I created the account, and it says, "Thanks for registering for a free Kobalt headlamp. It will be waiting for you at the customer service." And just by creating the account and signing up to the First Responders Fire Safety Month, look at these 2 headlamps that I have accumulated and got. And see, I can give them to my kids. I can have one downstairs in the drawer. I can have one in the vehicle. But that's an example of if you stay vigilant and aware, you can get things free. You can accumulate things without having to do it traditionally. With just, I understand you can pay for it, but it's whatever value you put on it. So, well, maybe if I wait until it go on sale, or maybe if I just accumulate enough rewards points, I'm just going to pay for it for my rewards. Because there are a lot of thoughts and ideas running through my head. I want a new fish finder for my boat. And I know Bass Pro Shop always put the fish finders on up to half off on Black Friday. So a lot of times there'll be a fish finder that's $1,000, and for Black Friday it'll be $500. Well, remember, if all I have to do is use this card for the entire year. When I get gas, when we go out to eat, when we make groceries, things that we already would have to spend, and I just don't touch the rewards, well, come Black Friday, I have enough money on this card where I can go out and get the fish finder that's $1,000, but it's on sale half off for $500. And I'm paying for it with this. Plus, with Facebook Marketplace, I really don't do Craigslist because I only use Facebook Marketplace. You can sell the fish finder that's on the boat and recoup some of your money back, and you just get that profit. That gets my engine going. I love it. So I do not love just going to the store and buying it. I just don't. That does nothing for me. I feel good when I can get the absolute best deal. And a lot of classes or books or stuff that they don't, it's like, what? You can, so that's why I'm giving this tip. So this video, income, debt, and spending habits, I focus on a type of spending habit and how to generate extra income, rewards, or points to be able to go out and buy some of the wants that you want. And it's not necessarily a need at the moment, but if you just be patient and have discipline, you can start accumulating some of the small things. If you have any ideas or questions, or maybe it's something that you do, how you be able to get things that you start to accumulate, please drop a comment below. I hope somebody sees this video, and I hope that it helps them. But like I said, just please be careful with the credit card, because honestly, the credit card companies are not in your favor. And like, for example, with this offer, I feel that this offer is not in my favor. They probably thinking, man, he's like really racking it up on us, so let's try to send him this free offer to get him to switch to this card. And in my opinion, I'm going to be getting less rewards. So that's why I didn't even respond to it. I'm just going to shred it. So yeah, just be careful. If you have any questions or anything, drop a comment below. Until next time, let's catch, not fish.